knock yourself out.
Well, the history of the paedophile ring let's find page 6. Can't remember mine. The history.
It's the important one, so it's gone
Yes,
missing.
the important one's gone missing, but it doesn't matter because I get it in my memory. Was that there was a paedophile ring, and still is, based particularly in Portsmouth. And two key members of it were Mr. Rolf Pink, a Freemason, and Mr. Freddie Emery Wallace, a Freemason. They were each other's best friends. And Mr. Rolf Pink, in approximately 1953, he adopted Alison Pink. His original name was Georgina George, rather bizarrely, Sally Georgina George, and he adopted her with his wife, who later became chairman of the NSPCC.
She's Greek.
PCC later.
Georgina George. Greek?
No,
Possibly.
I don't know.
Okay.
In any event, Bonner Pink and, as he was known, and Freddie Emery Wallace were both Lord Mayor, so to say, of Portsmouth. Both of them were also on the Children's Committee, and it was under their auspices the Children's Committee was in charge of the Children's Cottage Homes in Possum. And there was multiple abuse of the children in the homes, including Mr. Les Cummings, who's my friend. He was taken there at age 1 and abused there, except when twice he was sent to a foster home in Portsmouth, in which case, in both occasions, he was basically buggered by the male person there and kept for the money they got from the fostering. And that also happened to many others. And so there was a whole range of people being abused there. They were also passed for abuse at a lodge which was bought in Wales by Portsmouth City Council, which was called Joe's Lodge. It was named after Joe Nye, who was the first Labour Lord Mayor of Portsmouth, called Joe's Lodge. And the children were sent there for abuse too. Bonner Pink in 1953 adopted Alison Pink, who was then a girl, and is now Stephen George, using the name George because her true mother was Miss or Mrs. George. And she was given the name Alison Jane Pink, Alison with a Z. And Bonner Pink used to hold, by at that time, he was a councillor in Portsmouth. He used to hold parties at his house in Fareham, which his best friend, Freddie Emery Wallace, used to go to, and the children were taken there for abuse. And she, at that time, was abused at the age of 8 by Mr. Freddie Emery Wallace. So that would have been about 1961. In 1966, Mr. Bonner Pink.
Yes, I'll get it. 1 moment.
I should pause the report.
Yeah, I think we will.